Welcome back to my channel, Conscious and Aware. Come on. Now, in today's video, it's about tired of overthinking. Now, overthinking, when you're having one thought after another, and it seems to be never ending. You're just overwhelmed with all your thoughts. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about it, tell you some of the ways that you can get over it, and tell you how it occurs. Now, thinking is a natural thing. Even overthinking is not a bad thing. It's a natural thing. It's part of being human. We have to think about what we're doing, and obviously this is how you have memory, and that's how you have imagination through the thought process. So thinking in itself is not a bad thing at all. It's completely natural. Now, once you start to attach to the thoughts and you're thinking compulsively and it's affecting your mentality and the way you're being, then that becomes the issue. Overthinking is what leads to anxiety and depression, so when it gets to that state, then it's becoming an issue, and definitely need to find some sort of resolve to that. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video, how overthinking comes about and some of the things you can do that will help you or even stop you from overthinking too much. So the thing is, there's two thoughts of basically, your thought either falls under two categories. It's either you're thinking in the past sense or you're thinking in the future sense. That's where most of your thoughts come from, future or past. Now, thinking in the past sense is just your memory, basically. You recapping your memory of what's occurred. And thinking in the future is your imagination, thinking about what may occur. Now, as far as thinking about in the past, this is how depression comes about. When you're overthinking about the past, you slowly start to head into a depression state of mind. Now, you have to remember, the past is something that has already happened, is done. There's nothing that can be done about it. It's already occurred. The only reason you need to be going back to your past is just for a lesson, just to recap and learn the lesson from that situation or whatever may that be, whatever that is. You know what I mean? That's what, when you're thinking about the past, look at it from that perspective. Okay, I'm thinking about it now. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, what can I learn from this? Or what can I take back from this and bring it back into the present moment? Same with the future. Overthinking, overanalyzing, trying to plan ahead and thinking ahead of play. That's something personally that I've been suffering with pretty much my whole life. I never really thought too much about the past. It's always about the future, anticipating what's gonna happen, planning, thinking, speculating. What I'm saying? To constantly in that state of mind. That's personally the thing that I've been suffering with myself. So in that perspective, you have to remember, it's good to plan ahead. It's good to be ahead of the game or have some sort of plan or idea or map for yourself on what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you need to come back into the present moment, because if you get lost into thinking ahead what may happen, you're gonna get into an anxious state of mind. That's how anxiety comes about. Overthinking about the future leads to anxiety. So with both cases, the main solution to it is coming back to the present moment. If you're working, for example, you might have a thought about a past come up. Just look at that thought as a lesson. Okay, what can I get from that thought? Oh, okay, that happened. Maybe it's just a fun thought. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's bad. But take what you need to take and come back to what you're doing right now. Always come back to the current state, whatever it is that you're doing right now. Because if you don't, you're gonna get lost in a past thought or a future thought, and then, like I said, overthinking happens, and you slowly head towards this depression state of mind or this anxious state of mind. So always come back to the current state and what you're doing right now. So your thoughts, at the same time as well, you need to remember, your thoughts are not your reality. It may seem like it when you're having these thoughts and you're thinking about what happened or what may happen. That's not your reality. That's just what you're thinking. Once you attach to that, then it'll start to become your reality. The thought is nothing but the past is nothing but a memory. It's only a memory. Okay, that happened before, and and come back to your normal senses. Now, people who attach to the past believe that the past thought is them. That is who I am. What happened to me in the past is who I am. You see, this is how you start to think compulsively and you're affected. Same with the future, like, okay, in the future, maybe you have plans for yourself to be a certain way, and then you get stuck in that mindset, and then boom, you just think, oh, I'm just this person that, trust me, you're not your thoughts. Like, that's the main thing you need to remember to get out of this, that you are not your thoughts. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, always come back to the current moment, because there's only the current moment. There's nothing else there apart from the current moment. You get what I'm saying to you? So, like, another thing I wanted to mention as well in this video, which is very important, and now when you're thinking, is don't attach to the thoughts. Like, don't judge the thought. I mean, like, there's one thing overthinking, but if you're attaching to the thought or judging yourself for overthinking, now you're suffering even more. Because overthinking is one thing, but when you're thinking about overthinking, now it's like you're suffering even more. You know what I'm saying to you? So that's like the main things I wanted to mention in this video. Now, I'm not a professional. I haven't got everything figured out. Like, if you're overthinking and you can't find no solution or result to it, make sure you speak to a friend, a family member, or anyone that you believe can help you. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, we can't always figure everything out for ourselves. If you do feel like it's just getting too much and it's just overwhelming and it's just not feeling good within yourself, seek help, man. Like, from friends, family, or anyone who you think will help you. You know what I'm saying? So you haven't got to suffer or go through this alone. Now, you have to remember, everything is a gradual process. Like, everything I mentioned in the video is a gradual thing. I'm not saying like it's easy, like, yeah, just do that and it's done. I'm not saying it in that concept. What I'm basically trying to say is that when you are thinking and you're thinking about the past, just make sure that past thought, you take what you need to take. Maybe it's a lesson to learn, maybe something that you need to remember, and then bring it back to the present moment. Same with the future. Plan ahead, do what you need to do to whatever you feel like you need to plan ahead or think ahead. It's great, but come back to the present moment. That's the key. That's the main concept that's the main message I wanna give in this video. Come back to the current process or the current state or wherever you're at or whatever you're doing. That's the key thing. So yeah, that's the video done. Hopefully this brought you value. If it did, make sure you smash that like button. Definitely comment down below what you thought about the video and share this with someone, man. If you know someone who suffers from overthinking, just share it with them, and hopefully this will bring value to them just as it's brought value to you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope to see my next one.